Hey guys, Travis here for the final interview of the main season of the LCS on week 9, day 3, joined by Crumbzz from Dignitas, as well as NickWu, who is a sub for Vulcun, with a U, 2 U's actually. Crumbzz, you have the extreme pleasure of being the last game today against CLG in a tiebreaker match. Are you excited you get to stick around till the end of the day?
I couldn't be happier that I could get such an extended day. I woke up today early thinking that, I just want a really long day. I don't want to sleep at all. I just want to play CLG a lot. Yeah. So I'm very happy about that.
Exactly. NickWu, what are you doing at the studio today? Are you rooting on any of the teams?
Of course, I'm rooting on Vulcun, go Vulcun. But I'm also here to see Clark, just hang out with everybody and just, have a fun time.
Clark being Clicky D?
Yeah, Clicky D, he now does the camera stuff, as you know, but some other people out there might not know that Clark is doing some camera work for the LCS now.
Yeah, and he's your brother.
Yes, he is.
For people that missed the first split of the LCS.
Right, he is my brother. We both were in the LCS, the first split. Unfortunately, we both got relegated, so.
So, Crumbzz, who's going to take it out, you or CLG?
Us. We're going to beat them.
How are you going to do that?
Just how we did. We played them the first game, and we beat them, and then we're going to play them again and watch it be mirror picks. They're going to be like, we want the same picks, and then we'll agree, and then we'll beat them again.
Oh. So you guys are already deciding the picks?
No.
So
deciding who wins already. I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying that I think we're going to beat them. There's no, all right? No.
What was it?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm just
beat him.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's just gloss over that part of this interview. So you guys have to play CLG, and then that's what does that determine?
All right. So Curse just beat Coast right now, which means that CLG, Curse, and us, Dignitas, have a 13-15 record. But by the LCS rules, heads up, which means the record that each team had against each other will determine if they have to play again or not. Curse has a better record against CLG and us, which is, I believe, a 3-1 record against both of us, which means that they don't have to play any of us and automatically get 4th place. Unlike us, Dignitas and CLG, who have a 2-on-2 record on each other. So then, since there is no clear winner, we have to play one more game to see who gets to advance for that 5th place, which basically determines your entire bracket for playoffs.
Okay. So if you beat CLG, who do you play?
If we beat CLG, we get 5th. We play Curse. And then if we beat Curse, we play Cloud9. If we lose to CLG, we play TSM and then Vulcun.
Would you? Okay. I like it. It's good. I mean, I was going to ask a question, but, I mean, you're going to try your best.
Who I prefer, right? Who would I want to play? Well, frankly, in the beginning, don't really have a preference of who we want to play. And then it's just as hard. If we have a 0-4 record against Cloud9 and an 0-4 record against Vulcun, it's not like you can say, you know what, I feel like we're going to have a better shot at this.
Well, what about TSM or CLG? Because that's a thing, right?
We have if we beat CLG, the winning record would be almost the same because we have a 3-1 on TSM and a 2-2 against CLG, and if we beat them, it would be a 3-2, which is basically the same as a 3-1. So it doesn't really matter to us.
So nothing. You just want to show a good game tonight.
Quick game,
Yeah.
A quick one. Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to do the all-in strategy at level 1.
Yeah.
Rush down that mid-tower. NickWu, I don't know what else to ask you now because I just talked to him about that. Oh, who do you want to win? You want a CLG or Vulcun? CLG or Dignitas?
Of course, I want Dignitas to win. Crumbzz is a good friend of mine, and I'm not as close to, with CLG members as I am with Dig. Of course, Crumbzz used to live with us for a little while. So did Cutie Pie and Kiwi, and Jimmy's my boy. So of course, rooting for Dignitas to win, but I like everybody. Everybody's a winner. You know what I'm saying? Except I'm not.
No.
I was just gonna do a real quick pity joke. I was gonna say everybody's a winner except for me, because last week.
You're on Vulcun, who finished second.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not a quitter. No, that was just one time. That was a speed bump. I'm on Vulcun, a sub now. I don't know if I'll get to see any play, but either way, I'm glad to be associated with such great people.
Well, if you start poisoning members of their team, you could get some play.
Travis, that is absolutely scumbag, and I can't believe you even mentioned that. I can't believe you.
I like to barge in because recently we had, just in the other league, the OGN. Now that everybody says Korean play is so better than NA. Well, it turns out maybe their trash talk is also better because I heard the Faker trash talking their CTU team. So then they says, you know what? not CTU, the Jin Air Falcons. So he was saying, oh, I'm very happy that we're playing Jin Air Falcons. We're very good friends. We've been on the same team together, and I just hope that tonight we can both be winners. We'll win in the OGN, they'll win in the NLB, which is the amateur league scene. So yeah, that's pretty advanced tactics of trash talk.
I like that. That's pretty good. Where did we get that from though? In this, or did you just want to throw that out there?
Oh, I just want to throw that out there. Yeah.
I like it. No, it's good. Yeah. Next time I'm going to do an interview, be like, ask me about trash talk, and I'll throw that out there.
All right, I'll do that.
We'll start colluding before the interview. NickWu, you're here. You're with these guys. You're checking things out. Are you going to be up at PAX?
No, I don't believe I will be up at PAX. Okay. I had a team that was in the qualifiers, but we got stomped, and that team kind of quickly disbanded. It was thrown together quickly, and it disbanded just as quickly, so I'm not too surprised. So I probably won't be going to PAX unless it's out of my own pocket. Yeah. So, and I don't really want to do that right now.
Unless you poison a member of Vulcun.
Travis, that's.
I'm just saying, like, if you did that.
You're that kind of guy, but I love Benny. I love the entire team. I want them to go and them do well and have a great showing. And it's not all about me, Travis. Like how you think you're so self-centered.
Oh, I'm glad we could do this. So this is my final interview for the LCS main season. You guys have any shout-outs, plugs you want to make here?
I just like to make a shout out to obviously Team Dignitas and the fans who keep having a heart attack every time they watch us. I feel like a politician because every time we did a vlog, we were on Twitter and we say, you know what, guys, we had a great scrim season. We'll prove them this time, and then it's a complete lie. Like we just get stomped, and then we just come back. It's like, well, don't worry. Like
feels like you're on CLG.
No. I feel like I'm just no. I just feel like a politician, right? You say all these things that we're gonna improve on this, we're doing this, we're doing that, and then it's just all BS, and we just get raped.
That was a CLG joke.
I didn't really get the CLG joke
because they've always
yeah. All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. It's not up to par right now. It's all right. It's your last one.
You have anything else you want to do here?
No, just a shout out to Alienware, Intel, Scanner, main sponsors, and then I'll just do all of them right now, which is Kingston HyperX, Be Quiet, Twitch, Multiplay, and then Sound Blaster, WD, Yama, QPad, and my personal fans, of course.
NickWu, I'm sure you want to just do a general shout out to all of Vulcan's wonderful sponsors, yes?
Yes, of course. Shout outs to Vulcan. Shout outs to Team Dignitas, of course. Vulcan sponsors iBuyPower, Tech Bargains, Twitch. I don't know them all right now. Actually, cut that out of the interview.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to give you a general interview. That's why I said I'm sure you want to do a general shout out.
Okay, so just cut that out.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, we're going to do this.
I haven't done this in a while. Okay.
All right, ready? We're gonna do. You want to just do a general Vulcan shout out, or do you want to?
Shout outs to Vulcan sponsors.
Yeah, all of our wonderful sponsors who all of our fans know who they are.
Okay.
All right. Okay. How about you, NickWu? You want to do a shout out to any of anyone in particular?
Yeah. Shout outs to the Vulcan sponsors. Shout outs to Vulcan, Team Dignitas, and all the fans in general. And shout outs to my brother Clicky D. And shout outs to DreamLab, my LAN center where I live nowadays. And yeah.
For everyone, this is Travis on Week 9, Day 3 of the LCS. Thanks for watching all of our coverage. You can check out all of our postseason coverage at GameSpot.com/LCS.